I'm here to ask that you keep Policy 720 in place. Your job is to protect all students. You're supposed to rule with the majority and make accommodations for the minority. That keeps everyone safe. As I've said before, you don't tear down all the staircases because you have students in wheelchairs. You install ramps and allow them to use the elevator. There must be a compromise, and Policy 720 does just that. I am not sure if you're aware, but 10 other states in the United States passed bills banning gender identity bathroom access. This applies to governmental buildings and public schools. They are also beholden to Title IX by the U.S. Department of Education that has been mentioned numerous times here. Some of the other states are Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, and Idaho. These are not local school board bills, but statewide bills. I can share the article with you if you would like. Last week, a resident got up to speak. She's a lifelong Democrat, and she supports Policy 720. You have been given a petition with thousands of signatures. You've received hundreds of emails from the community. I don't think the majority of parents, regardless of their political affiliation, want to have an open bathroom, locker room, and sports policy. I had suggested at the last policy meeting putting this topic on the ballot as a referendum, but was quickly shut down. Why was the first order of business of this new board to reverse Policy 720? Yesterday, I met a school board member from a neighboring school district. I filled her in on what's going on here and asked for her thoughts. She said in her district, they have a policy like 720. She was appalled to hear that pornography is in the library and stated that it will not happen in her district. I then mentioned the proposed SEL class that was presented as part of the new curriculum at the middle schools. Her comment was SEL, DEI, and CRT are indoctrination, plain and simple. Is that the direction we want our education system going? What are we doing here? How is this making any of our kids smarter, better, or prepared for graduation? It's causing unnecessary anxiety and division amongst our students. I'm going to say the quiet part out loud. We are in a spiritual battle, folks. Good versus evil. God versus Satan. We're going to have to pick a side. I will end with a Bible quote from Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, pray and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, I will then hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sin, and I will heal their land. Thank you.
You stand up and you fight for what's right. You don't comply. You don't sit back and for the minority to just run you over. Okay? These girls are terrified to speak. They've got nervous, giddy laughs. But I am not persuading them by any means. They wanted to come with me tonight. I got permission from their parents. I just want you guys to know that this policy does affect biological males and females. It's not saying that we don't have compassion for the LGBTQ community. We absolutely do. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, this is nerve-wracking. I mean, I'm shaking. I don't like doing this. But I do this for my daughter. They don't feel comfortable with this. I spoke before, and I've spoken at other meetings, but the last meeting was shut down. I was screamed at and yelled at and called a bigot because I want to protect my daughter's rights. And I hope all of you are looking at me, because this is the truth. These girls are affected by this policy. And you know what I get? You know what they say in the community? Oh, you need to get educated. And there's some snickers back there. I hear them. But it's okay, because I'm here for my daughter and her friends. And I stand up for them. You need to take a minute and look at these faces and know that put the politics aside. These are genuine biological girls here that don't feel comfortable with this. And I've said it before, these girls, they don't even want to poop in school. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They don't even feel comfortable having a bowel movement in school, let alone having a boy in the bathroom with them who identifies as a girl. Okay, just please think about this. The community, it goes far in the community how they feel about this. A lot of people are afraid to speak up. They're terrified. You know, I heard a comment back here about, you know, their child being harassed and bullied, but it happens the other way too. So just know that this community has a lot of kids who feel uncomfortable about this. Okay? Just take that into consideration. Thank you.